Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
White, good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Holmgren. 4-3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
White can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics making their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Brown gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren, hounded by Tatum. Here's the floater. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston trailing. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Jrue Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Give it up once again for your Celtics entertainment.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the jam by Brown.
from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
They swipe it. In transition, here they come. Here's Pritchard. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. We've got 1:13 left now in the first quarter. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. Inside. Releases. Cornette with the bucket.
Just a high IQ play there from Horford, showing off the all-around game. An underrated passer as well.
And it's Williams off the drive. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Takes a step back. Horford outside. Puts it up. Brown can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points.
The Thunder, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Pass to Pritchard. There's Tatum with the 3. JT for 3.
With his feet set, Tatum's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uncovered. And he knocks the jumper down.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams' shot is good.
Assisted.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Hartenstein, no good. Brown downhill. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Brown. The Thunder pull it in. A minute and a half left in the first half of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Dort for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. So it's Boston now. White coming through.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Dort. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Porzingis. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Here's SGA. Tatum with a steal. Gets it up. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boston trailing. Now here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. For the tie. Goes up again. For the lead. Tatum with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tatum with a steal. White on the wing. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. So it's Oklahoma City now. The lead is 2. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team again to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Williams over to help. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek
White hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Rebound Boston. Tatum with it. Hartenstein covering. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum for the tie. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to Dort. Launches it. Some solid defense from Holiday. And stolen by Williams. Down low. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's Tatum with the 3. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
White for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Dort. He's got 5. Hartenstein a screen. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Starting the offense, Dort reading the defense and made the right call in that pick and roll.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 9. To the inside. Out to Horford. Pass to Cornette. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Connects from downtown. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Counted from distance. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Pritchard. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston. Outside, Williams. Wiggins outside. And here's Caruso outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Now Wallace. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And he converts the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Horford can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 17. From outside the arc. Wallace's shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tatum gets the bucket.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Pass to Jang. Wiggins outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So it's Boston now. Craig with it. Caruso covers. Here's Pritchard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Pass to Caruso. Wallace with it. Williams in the post. Rebound Boston. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The kick to Tatum. Fires for three. They get it again. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. Here's Pritchard. Gets the three ball to go. Pritchard's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Boston on offense. Right now on a 9-0 run. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis. Jalen Brown.
Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Wallace. From the arc. Hauled in by Brown. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Dort for three. Caruso up top. Pass to Wallace. The three is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Porzingis. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Caruso. There's the three. The rebound, Celtics. 1:14 left in the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Off the inbound pass. And Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Right side Brown. Off target from three-point range. Dort with a steal. Timeout called. The Thunder.
Timeout.
They lead by 9. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Now off the inbound. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assist goes to Isaiah Hartenstein.
And so it's the Thunder taking